Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Torment Tides of Numenera. This is episode 10. Okay, last time...
Right.
What do you do? Last time we had a good chat with this dude. So I guess we're going to have a look around here. There's no peace, no light. Do you have anything else to say other than that? I do prophesize for £3. Like you. Nearly every inch of this merchant's body is covered in tightly... I was going to say that's wound. But that doesn't sound right. Wound robes? Wound robes, maybe? And furs. And a hood obscures his head. And a mask conceals his face. This doesn't stop you from noticing that it is apparently furious with you. What? What have I done? Trembling, it bats at its similarity dressed companion. Both of them turn impassive masks back to you. Why are they annoyed at me? What have I done? What's this? Character ability, grants characters type of focus. Okay. Could neither Fallow nor Starrers, whatever, could believe it. But the thief had come back. Had he come in shame, ready to return what he had taken? What? Oh, I did fall from the sky. Did I steal something? I don't have a memory of it. That's cool, Dragon went past her. No, his hands were empty, his expression baffled. Found across his swaddled arms. Perhaps the thief had simply forgotten to return what he had borrowed, but this made him no less a thief. Are you narrating me? Didn't borrow anything from you. You must have met the previous inhabitant of this body. What did he take? Calm down over there. Narrating me. Thief said, trying to distract Valen from the matter at hand, but the merchant would not be distracted. I guess yes. 10 years ago, the thief had borrowed a book. 10 years, I can remember. Good memories of Valen. Well, he said borrowed. That's not a thief, that means I borrowed it, so he's returned it then. Thieves if I stole it. You know, if you borrow it, that implies you gave me permission. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it back yet, but yeah, 10 years, depends what the permission, how long for, but still, it's not stealing. But then again, I guess if you go, I bought it for a month, and I come back 10 years, I guess they might class it stealing then. Or I get very, very lot of late fees. Anyway. Fallow wondered if the scowl was possible and familiar with the definition of the word. Did not mean taking a thing and keeping it, after all. Literally what I just explained. Saturn pointedly returns to work, ignoring you. Both Faladin signs massaging its temple with gloved hands, but in the end Faladin took a deep breath and asked the thief to simply return the sealed, long overdue book with the 5 coloured signals on its cover. Oh, is that the thing that I used for my powers? How can you possibly remember who borrowed a book from you 10 years ago? I'll find the book, you have my word. I can't promise anything, but I'll look for it. I have no time for that. The cunning thief said, hoping to arouse doubt in Faladin's mind. But the hope was a foolish one. Faladin was memory in the same way that the thief was fatty tissue, fluids and chunks of calcium. He's just insulting me now, isn't he? The merchant crosses its arms. Faladin was out of patience. Was the thief going to return the book or not? I can't promise anything, but I'll look for it. The thief muttered, ashamed, but Faladin was satisfied temporarily, and with that the merchant returns to its work as well. Gold tide rise a tiny amount. Why do you narrate everything I say? The thief said, but Faladin knew from a long experience that there was no explaining it. The merchant kneels before a bookshelf and jams book after book into the remaining space. This frustrated Faladin. After all, the two merchants were creatures of words, bound in metal and cloth, but wherever Faladin tried to bend these same words into explanation and answers, they crumbled and fell apart. They could not fold themselves around the truth. The merchant slammed a final book into place, and so Faladin said nothing. Why won't you tell me why you're narrating everything I say? The thief pleaded. He still did not understand that Faladin wasn't speaking. That's what the thief was hearing, was the passage of time. Ay caramba. Why won't you? It's gone for the same stuff now. Farewell. Return to work at hand. Borrowed and lost. You have anything else to say? The silent merchant traces dark fingers over a cracked scroll. Appears to be ignoring you as politely as possible. Watch Salom's work. Why is your partner narrating me? Sarah either knows you or does not hear you. Why don't you talk? The merchant does not acknowledge your question in the slightest. Why don't you talk? Yeah, same stuff. Watch Salom's work. Stellus. Merchant spread fingered. Hands glide over a faded parchment with the faint sound of quill scratching. Vibrant letters in a unfamiliar tongue appear in their wake. Sound work for some more? The merchant again passes a hand over the page. You hear the scrap of quill and paper. Dark letters emerge from the shadow of the hand as it pulls from beneath the page. Some more. The merchant same stuff now. Farewell. Scratch. Wow. Right, you gonna say I've stole something too? The sign over the store says, "The arming room, buy, sell, trade." Under the, was that Awang, whatever? Arwing, something. A skinny man with stooped shoulders and a concave chest is cleaning a fifth cake weapon of some kind. He salutes you with a greasy hand. Done in a moment. Have a look around. If you need anything, let me know. Show me what you have. What can you tell me about Sagas Cliffs? Good place for the arms trade. Not much call for weapons in the city proper. It's true. The levies keep things quiet, he shrugs. I get most of my business from mercenary companies. The endless battles draw them by the dozens. I was going to say dozen, not dozens. Explorers too. Plenty of, crackers? Save up their shins and kick themselves out. All fancy like. Then they wander down the reef or into the bloom and never come back. Tell me again what you know about Silent there. Show me what you have. So this is his stuff, is it? No, this isn't. Okay, this is my stuff. So is this you? Oh, this is what he's. Oh, okay, I see. So this is what I'm carrying, and this is what he's carrying. Okay, okay. He has a weapon, crossbow. I have a mace. I thought I was going with staffs. Oh, that's me. I have a crossbow. What's this? Medium melee weapon speed. What is it? Varadin. We'll do a cutting with it. It resembles a sword with two fork blades. It is shorter than an ordinary sword. Its unique shape makes it useful for both offensive and defensive. Interesting. Okay, where's my money? Ah, down here. I have 53. What's this cost? 17. Nice. Oh no, it's 35. Yeah, 35 for a minute. Good God. What weapons can I actually use? Carnality. Buzzer. Is it a finely made armband? Or something. Oh, do not sell. Can I wear it? Apparently. I guess they're just for selling. What's this? Moss. Heals 3 points of speed. No. What's this? Here's 3 points of intelligence. 8 points. I'll keep that one. What's this? Shard of glass displays an image of 3 strangely garbled. Garbled children in a field of sequence of them playing a simple ball game repeats itself. After repeated views, you notice a small child standing further away in the field. This fourth child is looking directly at you. Her large eyes brim with fear. Okay, moved. Light range weapon speed. So what is it? Is it a gun? Kind of device fits comfortably in a human hand by his thumbnail-sized razor-sharp disc. Oh, apparently. While these devices are sometimes made from scavenged Numenera, skilled artisans can craft them from raw parts. They're a fairly common weapon, but are still violent and dangerous. Okay, I need to know what weapons I can use. Let me talk to you in a minute. Let's get rid of these. I think it picked at the start, but a while back. So I'm currently using this. Is there like certain weapons I can use? Certain weapons I'm better with? Character sheet, might have done that. Trained without armor. When wearing no armor or light armor type abilities. I'm better with no armor. Flex skill. Exploit, yes. Sucker punch. Ah, here we go. Light weapons. Okay, so I get a choice, do I? Inability, that means I can't use it. 50% bonus per... 50% bonus per level of attacks with light weapons. Ability confirms a -15 penalty on attacks of this type. Light weapons. Daggers, clubs, pistols require quick movement and clever. Oh, okay. So it's daggers, clubs and pistols. Where's this stuff? Quiet line of blow with two-handed melee weapons. Okay. So I'm no good with this, but I'm okay with light. Deals weapon damage. Target has a negative confe. Only usable during combat. Okay. So hopefully I can shoot the punch. Okay, I'll go back. Show me your wares. So does it tell you what these are? Light melee. Aha, nice. Heavy. So I can't use that, so I can go. Unless this guy uses them. What does he have? Medium. I'll sell that. This is heals, might. I'll sell that for now. I'll keep these. Okay, this is light, and this is light. Oh, I can't move stuff around, that sucks. And I assume this is light. Medium. Oh, okay. Medium. Oh, these are light. Ah, medium, melee. So I want light weapons. Okay. Well, there's 2 damage per effort. 1 damage per effort applied, max 6. Okay, but how does that work? Oh, 5 physical damage. Okay, so this does 5 physical damage plus 1 per effort. So every time I add an effort, I can go plus 1. But I can go up to 6. So I can do 11 damage with that with effort. This is free, so this is less than that. But I can do 2 per effort. It's a max of 5. So the effort's better. Is there anything better than 5 physical with light? I think I got the best thing for now. That's medium, so you won't use that very well. 4, 8 was this heavy. Yeah, I think I got the best weapon for now. Let's see, is it better? 5, plus 6. Okay, apparently I've got the best for now. So, with that being said, I'll get rid of this. And I'll get rid of this. Okay. Thank you for doing business with me, boy.
Alright.
I'll take this area. I can't remember if I covered any of it. Oh, new merchant. Oh, what about him? Can't move in the map.
Here we go then.
You sell.
Yeah.
Can you have a better weapon for me? Hopefully getting rid of them things for intelligence ain't gonna hurt me. I'm still trying to look the game a bit, so... In the shadows of cast by the folds of this merchant cowl, you glimpse hints of Vendant chitin and amber mandibles. Like I said, I really wish this was fully spoken. Erupting from the pale human flesh, her voluminous robes cannot hide the fact that her movements are of as if too many joints inhabit too little spaces, but her voice is warm, tumbling flood of spoken thoughts and impulses. A fair afternoon to you, warm isn't it? Something begins humming in one of her many pockets, and her brilliant, multifactored eyes flicker towards an invisible point in the distance. Well, not as warm as it could be, but this is the warmest minute of the week, by a considered margin. Minute, okay? She trails off, but the hum continues. Oh, you have one of those tattoos too. Anyway, Two? Does that mean she's got one or she's met someone else with one? Anyway, I can interest you in some prime artifacts, dusty relics, Numenera of uncertain origins. I've never visited the city before. Can you tell me about it? No, she laughs, and it sounds like a cloud of insects taking flight. I'll do better than that. Tell me anything about this place that worries you, and I'll make it better. That's a guarantee. Worries me? What? She's like a hitman. Part of the city should I see first? All of it. Take it from me. Everything is worth seeing. Even the boring bits. Take your time. Talk to everyone you meet. And keep your eyes open. I'm not going to walk around with them shut, am I? What part of the city should I... I've done that. Are there any dangerous areas I should avoid? Probably that squid thing. Not at all. Proud says, waving her claws at you. Claws? I heard so many rumours about how the underbelly was ruled by vicious folks, but when I went down there to make a trade, no one so much as glared at me. She hesitated. Of course, they were probably worried I was going to snip their heads off, but the underbelly is fascinating and worth the risk. Most everywhere is. So her advice is just talk to everyone, go everywhere. What you would normally do playing a game anyway. Okay. I'm still finding my way. I think I could get a discount on your goods? Well, she says, looking moderate and uncertain. It's like watching a lone cloud passing across the summer sky. You know what? I'll give you a discount on everything I carried from now until the last star in the sky collapses. Or you know one of us dies. Can't do a thing about that, she laughs, again clearly worried by the prospect. What's she going to do? It's like, can I have that, please? Well, it's normally 50. I'll have it for 20. I'm sorry about this. I don't want to give you 20. Why? Because you're dead. Well, I'll take what's in your pockets. Ooh, 300. Yeah, you get it for that. Actually, since you don't needed it, I'll take it with me and sell it again. Okay, what dangerous area should I do? Let's talk about something else. Absolutely, she says. Something wears beneath her cloak, and she swats playfully at it. Okay, she's flirting with me. Appear to be transforming into an insect. I know, isn't it fantastic? Okay, that's weird. I think it might be caused by the immingling fields of the Numenera I use to organize my thoughts, or the ones I'm selling, maybe all of them. You never know how a variety of siphons will interact with each other. They are such fun. Why do you think you're transforming again? Intersection of Numenera and energy fields, something in the air, who knows? Tell me Tell me about the Numenera you use to organize your thoughts. Oh, it's a simple sort of. Prata pulls 3 tiny Numerans from her robe. A buzzing bird figurine, a green music box, and a circular spring. I have too many thoughts. If I tried to hold them all in one brain, I'd just stand and drool. You know, so each of these have a slightly different purpose. Which one do you want to hear about? Ay caramba. She's basically like, you know, check everything out. Nothing's dangerous, but maybe it is, because I'm too dangerous for them to even go after me. You know, well, why I'm doing an insect? It's just happening. It's one of the things. It's like, she's giving me answers, but in such a roundabout way, she's not really giving me answers. And we're going to carry on with her next episode. So let's grab my good stuff and let's see what the bird figurine, music box, and the circular spring are. Anyway, bye for now, everyone. Bye-bye.